This title annoys me. The idea that you can be bad at languages comes from, in many cases, experiences at school. Now, I speak about this as a language teacher in secondary school or high school. It pains me to say that I have had students come through my classes and I've taught them for several years and they've got out the other end. They've been absolutely brilliant. And I've had students that have been with me for maybe 5 years and they can barely speak a word when they leave. Now, same teacher, same instruction, different outcome, possibly because of motivation. I think motivation is huge with language learning. The idea that you can be bad at languages is kind of crazy to me because all of you speak at least one language really well. And you may say, oh, I don't speak properly. I don't use grammar correctly. Who cares? You communicate in a language every day. Your language. You may speak more than one. If you're trying to learn Spanish and you speak more than one language already, you may not need me. But if you are learning Spanish or you want to learn Spanish and English is your first language because the course is in English, then you really shouldn't worry about this idea of being bad at Spanish. You need to get that out of your head straight away. And if you say, well, I was terrible at school, as I've said, I teach in schools. It really doesn't matter. They're not the greatest place or time in your life to learn language. So what do we do to make sure that you can turn this mentality around? Well, we do this by giving you proof that you can do things. And right from lesson 1, if you can see immediate success and things that you can do, then you're going to lose that feeling of what bad at languages means because it's not going to apply to you. If you were forced to learn a language in a way, in an environment that didn't suit you, constant testing, stress, pressure, having to put your hand up to answer or being called on to answer, if you don't like that, then of course it's going to feed into that feeling of being bad. And I want you to let that go. I have seen so many adult learners go from nothing or very low confidence to speaking well. It is so achievable and you must not give up. It is very, very possible. You just didn't have the right tools at your disposal. Just by being an adult, being a little bit older, having more perspective, and having this understanding that you want to learn language, this drive and this passion to say, yeah, Spanish is something I want. That's a massive part of the puzzle that's been put in place already. So I can take that and I can work with that. And I can show you lots of shortcuts to make the language accessible and fun. So if you take on board the things that we do in these audio lessons, then what you'll be able to do is, well, essentially the sky's the limit. You can go through the 30 beginner lessons that I've set up and all of the support videos and extra bits and pieces and check out the PDFs, whatever it is you need. Get in touch with me via the private members group. Push yourself as far as you want to go and make sure it's on your terms and that you're enjoying it. Bad at languages doesn't exist. Okay, forget it. Leave it in the past and let's move forward. You are going to be good at Spanish because you want to be good at Spanish. There are no limits and you can go as far as you need to go. You just need that belief, and that's going to come when you start speaking sentences that you didn't think were possible.